Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Sony. This is the ICF-306, and I'm performing a daytime medium wave band scan. First we'll go over features, second I'll do a size comparison, and third I'll start cruising the daytime band. So let's check out the radio, the Sony ICF-306. Kind of a cool tabletop form factor. You can still buy this new, and it's all analog, versus the newer radios that are all DSP, that use a digital signal processor chip. This has a smooth tuning experience. A lot of cool features on this. Let's check it out. Left hand side, we have a treatment here. We have a metal speaker grill that wraps around the edge, flat black back, and a shiny front there. As you can see, the speaker's on the left hand side, and there's just plastic over here, but this metal speaker grill goes across the entire front and wraps around the right edge. I really like that. I think that's sharp. Up here we have Sony and a high gloss dial. Our bands FM on top there, 88-108 and AM 530 to 16. Probably 1620 is what it's supposed to be, but this goes all the way up to 1660 during the evening. We might get 1640 during the day today. Over here we have a battery indicator. This is always lit, and when it goes out, you're in trouble. It's a red light. And over here we have a tuning indicator, turns green when you're in tune. Bottom of the radio, I think it has the model number, ICF-306. There you go. I believe Sony makes these in China. Let's see if I can zoom in any closer. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's made in China. All right. Right hand side with the volume control and headphone jack. Top of the radio is FM radio, again with the model number. We have on-off switch, and it also goes to AM and FM band. Our tuning wheel up on top. It's kind of different. Hard to get used to, but once you do, it's nice. We also have our FM antenna here. Swivels. Nice. For those who are new to radio, the AM antenna is on the inside of the radio. It's a ferrite bar. It runs a little bit usually along the length of the top here. And you point the radio towards the station you're trying to receive to improve reception. You can see how the FM antenna is mounted. It's got this really cool flip down handle, and you can flip it up. And you can carry it around. I do like how it's recessed like that. Nice. Vented case, and down in here we have our battery compartment with a hinged door, and it holds 2 AA batteries, and they say it'll run 100 hours on 2 AA's at moderate volume. That's pretty impressive for this little bit bigger radio and larger speaker compared to its smaller siblings, the P26 and the P36. So there we are. All right, let's do a quick size comparison, and we'll start cruising the band. Let me just flip that handle back down, get it out of the way. Okay, so I like the CC pocket, always nice. Current time is 11:06 a.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois. It's about 5.5 to 6 hours after sunset. I just think I turned on the alarm there. This gives you an idea. 306 is a decent size, but not too large. Okay. Next we have CC Skywave. I always bring this one out for a frequency checker. It's really good on medium wave. There you go. Definitely can see a size comparison there. This is great for finding stations on medium wave when you're trying to use an analog radio and you're trying to ID a station if you're not sure where you're at on the dial. This dial is fairly accurate. And then, of course, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man, he's a man with the master plan. He loves Sonys because he's a fanboy man. He's Iron Man. Sing it with me. Playing cards with Iron Man. All right. Enough fun. So what I'm going to do is turn this on. We're going to start at the bottom of the band. I'm already there with the dial indicator. As you can see, it's an orange. Pretty easy to see. Very simple to operate. Let's go ahead and turn it to the AM band. Our battery light's green. The tuning is red. There we go. Yeah, I don't use this every day, as you can tell. I should know those colors. All right, let's keep tuning here. There's a station right here. Now, as we know, medium wave, the internal antenna is utilized, so I have to point this antenna towards the station. I know the station is to the north, so I'll point the top of the radio towards the north. This is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. Now, it doesn't come in very strong typically, so a lot of times we'll employ a passive loop. And what that is, it's a coil of wire with a tuning capacitor. It allows me to improve the gain of the signal. Takes no batteries. And we're going to put this is the Terk Advantage. I do like this one. Put this perpendicular to the top of the radio and see if I can't improve the gain. You see a tuning light came on. It sounds better.
I'm gonna come in with my Midwest swing. You got that West Coast swing. You know what I mean? That's y'all different out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised. Did you have chucks on? Did you have your
Nice. I'll keep that loop off to the side here, off the table.
We call that the West.
All right, let's keep tuning. Yeah, I did a band scan before a while back, like I think 2 or 3 years ago. So it's been a while since I've had this out.
But I feel that I'm morally obligated to say.
Here's 560 WIND, Chicago, Illinois, the answer.
At least 4 times in our years together.
That it has opinion folks, largely, although not exclusively from the right, show up making editorials or doing certain kinds of public affairs.
So here's 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois. This is an NPR station. It's about 150 miles south. Now, of course, it doesn't matter which way you point the radio. Just make sure you point it north or south. Point it here, you lose the signal. Point it here, it improves. See if we can't get that little red light to shine. So we're going to bring the loop back out.
Sinclair has put, I think, its thumb on the scales over the years. In instances of this going back to the coverage of the Iraq War and of President George W. Bush's re-election bid against John Kerry, doing some phenomenally
very responsive to the loop
and unfactual coverage of John Kerry to a degree that it was called out by the.
I'm used to this being a tuning knob, like on its ICF-19 models and 506. Okay, this station here is 590 WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan. It's about 140 miles away. These are all faint stations. We're going to use the loop again. See if we can improve it.
Now, how many of these are you going to be on yourself?
So far, everyone. You're stuck with me on every one. Exactly. I like to have fun. So do other people. And we're going to go explore all these areas. So now we're actually working on 2023. I know that seems like a long way.
Nice. Keep the loop off here. Just might need it for the next station.
Nobody wants a night of poor sleep, and nobody wants a tired morning spent on a radio show. To put it simply, my nose wasn't working properly. I decided to go to Advent. Love their docs, love their facilities. Had a quick 30-minute visit, might have been shorter than that. Found out what they could do to help me. One of the things I noticed, how much...
Okay, this should be 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's 175 miles away. We can check with the Skywave.
Did a really simple
coming nice and clear.
Determine the root cause of my problem. I did my sinuses and nasal passages
plug
my
it in.
breathing triangle. Quick diagnosis. After a short procedure done in office, I'm back to breathing well. My wife, thankfully, and I are both back to sleep.
Okay, jump to Milwaukee, 620 WTMJ.
See how Advent can help you. Find out how breathing well and sleeping well can make your nights and your life a whole lot easier. Go to AdventKnows.com. Schedule an appointment today. Because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. 5 years, no interest, Wayne Larrabee.
5 months, no first payment, Leroy.
Let's keep going.
5 years, no interest.
5 months, no first payment.
Hey guys, why not both?
That was closer to 6 because I was looking at that dial, that line there.
Ser su más grata compañía. Acá me dicen, ¿le puedes poner la canción de Priscila, por favor? Ahorita, a ver, ¿cuál? Me están escribiendo.
640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Pero ya tenemos en la fila
Smooth tuning,
México,
bright
la
sounding
piel,
speaker.
mujeres divinas.
Gotta love it.
Priscila ya se está-
If you're looking for a classic tuning experience, all analog, definitely check the links below. Pick yourself up one. You'll be happy. It's fun, enjoyable to have, along with your, modern, of course, digital radios. There's a place for these for sure.
La poderosa, yo los leo, yo les contesto y ahí les pongo la palomita de listo.
Like what you would do in like a 3rd and 1 situation, or a goal line situation, or maybe there's some.
Here's 670 The Score, WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs.
This is not the guy you throw a fade route to on 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. I mean, just mind blowing. And of course,
protected by smoke-free laws. But bars and casino employees must work every day inhaling deadly secondhand smoke. A level playing field is fair and will save.
Here's 720 WGN Chicago. I noticed they've been using like a Hall effect on their stations. One of the few that I've heard that AM band. Interesting that they're using that.
The Fire hit the Big Apple to take on NYCFC. The Chicago Fire play on WGN-TV. Wednesday at 6:30.
A text is just poured into WGN, so does that guy have to pay taxes on the money for the football? I don't know the answer.
And I said, I'm not going to be able to find a buyer for these houses.
Here's 750 WNDZ Portage, Indiana.
People do this with, but I got a small little 2-inch statue of Santa.
By 26 points in Levine with 22 add up to a Bulls win over the Raptors, 111-108. Tom Thibodeau's next.
Here's 780 WBBM Chicago Old Time Radio between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. Monday through Friday. So if you can tune in WBBM 780 Chicago from your area in the evenings, give it a go. Usually we have some good propagation at night, and a lot of people in the Midwest could pick it up and enjoy some old-time radio. They do it for about an hour, which is a good thing.
I-55 over to Ridge Road. That's long-term construction that's been slowing it down. While we're in that area,
The Hal Sparks radio program.
There are millions.
Here's 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois. It's about 40 miles away.
Not because they were anti-vax 6 years ago or 2 years ago or even genuinely that way now, but because...
Okay. This is a music station. This is 860 WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles that way. Neat thing about this station is about 400 watts during the day, so it's a low power station. And I think I can boost it with the passive loop. Let's give it a try. Bringing it in. Tuning it.
But you see, everybody's talking about side pieces undercover.
So very responsive to a passive loop. Love it. Okay.
Stars, I'm looking forward to that. And also, It's a Trap Part 2, the Facebook whistleblower.
Here's 890 WLS, Chicago, Illinois.
I'm Dan Bongino. We'll be right back. Mortgage refinance
High pitch whistle coming from the camera here.
could save you thousands in interest. Maybe you could pay
Change to the game that you love, but there's currently something you don't love.
Here's 920 to be OKY, the Big Badger, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I think that what's happened over the last 10, 15 years, and I think and this inspiration of grace is always about nothing better could ever happen to me than.
Here's 930 to be BKM, Sandwich, Illinois, Relevant Radio.
Therefore, every prayer that's Christian, every prayer that's inspired by the Holy Spirit has as its end for us right now.
Music here at 940 WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin. It's kind of difficult to tune in because 930 and 950 are both strong stations. I'm noticing I'm having a little difficulty getting that in. We're running out of dial.
my will, but this is about God getting us to receive the good he's already willing.
950 to be NTD, Chicago, Illinois. Now, of course, I could bring the loop in again just to see how much it improves. Perpendicular again to the top of the radio.
God is love, always giving himself for my greatest good. Right.
So these smaller analog radios do benefit from having a passive loop. So if you're really into medium wave listening and listening to farther stations, this Terk Advantage is a great investment.
If we don't, we become demons. It's that simple.
Our spiritual director today on the Inner Life, Monsignor Tom Richter.
One more, Larry, I can't shut up, but I'm worried about you guys because I don't want you to get into trouble with this. And
970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin. About 70 miles north.
To say, okay, it's time for the puppy to take a nap. Time for everybody to leave the puppy alone.
Northwest.
No, you can't go in and play with the puppy.
Direction.
Leave it when it's in the crate. It's in a room.
And granted, the competition, maybe it hasn't been that stiff just yet. Not yet, but...
Here's 1000 WMVP Chicago Sports Radio. And yeah, that's southeast, that direction.
I'll tell you what, even in the post game on the right after the game, Zach Levine joined Adam Amin and Stacey.
That's 1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois, with some ethnic music programming. Awesome.
Gift certificate is good at either location. Coin's got a much bigger menu. Duke's got some great pizza.
Tuning indicator does help with this radio. This is 1050 to be LIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Gift certificate for Best Women's, $100 cash for Best Overall. And of course, it's always a lot of fun. $100 makes it worthwhile.
So selectivity changes as I move it.
Put on your costume.
Oops, tuning on top. How soon I forget.
Too bothered by it. Okay, so here's my thing then. That's fine. Were you bothered when the Patriots were filming and using...
Okay, so we have an ESPN station, I believe 1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
Yes, but not up in arms like the balloon guy on the side of the street.
I think this is 1080 WNWI, Oak Lawn, Illinois.
Pablo, si no es Cristo, el que vive en mí, por nuestras propias fuerzas, recuerda, no podemos salir.
1110 WMBI, Chicago.
Necesitamos una fuerza superior. La fuerza.
I've been watching some programs about the Andes and South America, and I noticed they love their Sony radios. You see Sony in their houses because that's their main form of information. They don't have cordless phones or satellite TV. They just have their radio station. And I believe they tune in the lower band on FM. It works really good in the mountains. So, yeah, kind of neat to know that.
Que las cosas imposibles para el hombre son posibles para Dios.
Okay, here's 1130 WISN. That's like a lead-in music to a program. This is Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Back to the Clay Travis and Buck Sexton show. We are rocking through all the stories of the day. Thanks for being here with us. We have
1,686 Southwest border encounters, and more coming, folks. More coming, Jordan. And they have no...
So this is 1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio from Chicago, Illinois.
Because he won't do anything about it. He's busy telling school children, basically, how to avoid answering questions.
But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong.
All right, the squirrel makes an appearance, 1180 WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. Rock on, squirrel boy. Yeah, this is a fun little classic radio station, playing some classic music all the time. Pretty neat. An AM band.
Cualquier dispositivo. Las opciones son infinitas. Haz una búsqueda del trabajo que te interese.
Here's 1200 WRTO, Chicago.
De tu comunidad. Al instante, puedes aplicar el trabajo de tus sueños con solo un clic. Univisión Trabajos, servicio de razón.
Adelante.
So right next to us another Hispanic station, 1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois.
Y sobre todo cómo cierra el programa que ponen a un jugador de la América.
As we go through a different sort of family time here, but we will be back tomorrow, and we will be talking amongst other guests to Congressman Mark Pocan in the first hour tomorrow, and also the executive director of
Farmtown Radio, I think. This is 1230 WCLO, Jamesville, Wisconsin.
these district maps. And
8, 6, 7, 7, 7, 70 por piso 708.
1240 WSBC, Chicago, Illinois.
Chi naviga nell'internet può ascoltare su YouTube digitando Gino Marianuccio con il nostro programma.
Okay, faint station here. We'll bring the loop in. I believe it's country music, WEKZ, out of Monroe, Wisconsin, 68 miles away. Let's see if we can boost it with the loop here. It's free power. About as good as I'm going to get it. Okay, big difference though. Alright, let's keep tuning. Believe it or not, there's a ton of stations left in that little bit of band there.
Food and beverage voucher to be used on site at their Great Rivers Tap and Grill.
1280 WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
Welcome bag with lots of great information and activities. It's a $189 package, only $75.
What shopping radio?
December 21st, the
Sweet.
stay of the day today. Best Western Premier, Alton, Illinois.
Oh, cool. I'm just picking up the fines. 1290. See if we can't tune it in.
630-585-12.
There it is. That's the music there. WZTI, Greenfield, Wisconsin, Fonz FM. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wish I had lived closer to that station. It's a fun station. Here's 1300 WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
You can keep your number and your phone when switching over to Pure Talk. This is the time to get a new phone.
1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Get you a great deal on the latest iPhone or Android. And right now you can get unlimited.
This is a classy looking receiver too, by the way. I like the treatments on it. The all metal grill here. Not quite an expanded AM band, but it's enough for me. Enough for most people, I imagine, unless there's something above 1660 that you need.
Right now, dial pound 250 and say Pure Talk. You'll save 50% off your first month. That's from your phone.
And consistently as it is, we know that.
Yeah.
But obviously, Houston wants to move him.
1330 WNTA, Rockford, Illinois.
Wants to be traded, and he has a no trade clause. So there are a lot of moving parts.
In Sycamore, bringing you the Sycamore Parade, the Pumpkin Fest Parade that starts about 1 o'clock on Sunday. We'll have that for you.
1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois.
WSQR. We're going to take a little break. Dan's got your local news and the weather forecast. And kind of good and bad. Some rain going to mess up the Pumpkin Fest a little bit, but then we look dry for the weekend, which is good. You're listening to FM 98.9 AM 1360 WLBK DeKalb. ABC News, I'm Dan Lieberman.
There's a good music station there, 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. Nice.
now, let's hear from Pastor Frank with the same anointed message.
Got some gospel music on 1390 WGRB, Chicago, Illinois.
Witness to people who have an objectionary spirit towards you. They may
Music there on 1400 WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin. So yeah, I mean, I got some cool stations there today I can listen to. It's nice. Get the old long distance radios like the EP Pro out or the Panasonic RF2200. Yeah, that'd be nice. But for little radio listening, I love small radios for listening to the AM band. It's fun.
I'll get you guys more deals and savings on your radio shopping show. Quality products and amazing flavors.
Radio shopping show on 1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois. I'm going to say it. I want to buy a radio off the radio. If it's ever advertised, I'm going to pause the video, going to grab my phone, and I'm going to buy it. As long as it's under $100 or $50. Yeah, under 50. I don't want to go crazy. My wife will look at me funny. Because I don't need another radio probably, but I'll get more radios.
CocktaiExpress.net.
Par 5 Resort in Michigan.
All for you guys.
This fall, located just southeast of.
That's my excuse.
Par 5 has 45 holes of golf that are wrapped up in.
Okay, there we go. Like that cut out. 1430. This is WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. I believe ethnic music programming.
5.
You're going to save on granite and quartz because we are the fabricators. And save even more when you find what you need.
1440. This is smooth volume control, by the way. Nice, smooth analog. 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
Stonecrafters. First we'll rock you, then we'll floor you.
So, I went to the doctor today.
First we'll rock you, then we'll floor you. I love that. These taglines on these commercials are fantastic. It's another thing you miss if you don't listen to radio.
Right here, close to home.
Yeah, it brings me back. I did an old classic Sony radio review. If you guys go way back and look for it, can't remember the model, but it's definitely an early Sony. And there was a advertisement for I don't know, roaches or something. And the lady's like, he's here. Her date was there, and she's like, I got the roaches. It was the most hilarious thing. But yeah, it's fun commercial. Let's keep going.
Want our free report that shows you how? We are Wealth Protection.
Okay, this Hispanic music station, 1450. They changed their call sign. I think it's WRLL. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. I'll put it there if it's different than that. Cicero, Illinois. The Real 1450 or something they call it. The Real. All right. Okay, this is Iron Country 1490. We're going to bring the loop in just because. All right. Perpendicular again to the top of the radio. We're going to tune the capacitor to 1490. Can't hover on the music, but yep, tuning light came in. Tuning light goes out. Yeah, it's just nice to have that tuning indicator. So yeah, there we are. That's Iron Country 1490 WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. $15.20 WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois. Another music station. Yeah, quite a few on the medium wave band here. Love it. Living a good location. Faint signal here, 1530, I believe. WCKG, Elmhurst, Illinois. Next to it, WPTT, 1540. Another faint station, 1560, I believe, WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin.
See what they're doing. But in this new report, this is at lawstory.com by Jon B.
This should be 1580, WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
recommends serial killers, weapons videos, and
기록하였습니다. 오늘날까지 솔로몬 왕보다
That was. Now this is 1590, WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
없을 것 같습니다.
Can't miss this one.
솔로몬 왕이 노년에 선한 사람이든 악한 사람이든 간에 모든 사람은 죽음을 맞이할 수밖에
1620 traffic advisory radio, Lake County, Illinois.
It's more just to play a little devil's advocate. And you made the comment in your response to back.
1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin, Catholic radio station.
Yes, I agree with
And I believe that's all we're going to
There are
get
certain points, though, where we look
during the
at
day.
Scripture.
Yeah, because it goes to 1660 and just above it 1670, but we're not able to get it. But it goes up to 1660, which is awesome. All right, so we're done. We'll go ahead and turn that off on top there. Boom. All right, the Sony ICF-306. Hopefully you enjoyed the medium wave daytime band scan. I'm going to have an evening one, of course, as well. It's nice to have this radio back out. I enjoy it. It's a bright sounding radio. I've been using these cheaper DSPs at night, something like this here. This Sonra I bought for like $10. I use the heck out of it, but you know, I'm going to start going back to my analog roots and take this one out and use this at night and enjoy some evening listening and some smooth tuning, maybe even some DXing with it. It's possible. Anything's possible. But I do enjoy my Sony. It's well made, and yeah, very unique little radio. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you enjoy Sony branded radios and want to see more, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos, reviews, band scans, comparisons. I hope to find Sony's. I've been looking at a boombox, but it's a little big to fit on my camera, so I might stick with the smaller radio so my wife doesn't kill me. There's not a lot of room left for bigger radios in my collection, but smaller ones like this I can get away with. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the Sony ICF-306. Is it enough radio for you? I mean, it's kind of like an in-between. It's like that stepsister. Like, do you like her? Do you not like her? Because you got the P26, you got the... he wanted to say 326. Hello, P36, which is the smaller tabletop form factor. And then, of course, you have this one. And then from here, you have the 506 and you have the ICF-19. So there's a lot of different choices. And this one kind of fits right in the middle. I think it's got a good place. I like it. All right, guys, take care. And we'll see you in my next video.